Alberta Premier Danielle Smith just cited a straight-up false video as justification for her new ban on trans women in sports.
I've been watching as well some of the incidents that have happened in sport. I just saw a video making the round about a rugby game where one woman was just picked up and pile drive by a much stronger transgender female athlete.
Here's the thing. The Premier of Alberta is out here spouting misinformation to support her anti-trans policies, because the player in that viral video that she's talking about isn't even trans. Here's the video Smith is talking about, which actually comes from a 2022 women's rugby match. And that's Papua New Guinea rugby star Joanne Lagona, who, let's be clear, is not a trans woman. The video from 2022 resurfaced and circulated last week on right-wing social media thanks to the likes of managing editor of the right-wing outlet Babylon Bee, Joel Berry, sharing it with fear-mongering commentary claiming that Lagona is a trans woman. Berry's since deleted post was viewed more than 10 million times on X, and the clip continued to go viral. Like, really viral, with continued false information that depicted a trans woman, even after many people tried to correct things, including even a community note on the X post. And obviously it found its way onto the Premier of Alberta's feed on the eve of her introducing Canada's first legislative track on trans women participating in sports. And misinformation like this is incredibly dangerous in perpetuating myths and false information around trans women participating in sports. Not only is it factually inaccurate, it also perpetuates this image of trans women as some sort of super strong threat to cis women. And people listening to Danielle Smith talk about this might not even know that that video is falsely labeled and might start to genuinely believe in this whole constructed imaginary threat. And here's the thing, this sort of misinformation is actually really gross for cis women too. Accusing any woman who's strong or masculine of being trans is misogyny in its own right, let alone the harm it causes to trans women who are just fighting for basic inclusion in sports. Smith's citing of this video is yet another example of how these policies that she put forward last week are grounded in dangerous misinformation. Kids aren't getting gender-affirming surgeries en masse, nor are they massively regretting them. But similarly, Smith's policies on those issues are grounded in what are, to be blunt, falsehoods. No facts, fake information. And we as media and audiences can't let her get away with it or go unchallenged in talking about this stuff, because it's super dangerous, and in this case, the lives of trans people in Alberta are at stake here.